When you were a little older and your father did start to suffer a little more from his condition, what was it like to watch that happen?
I can't put into words how heartbreaking it is, how awful it is, how just it's world shattering.
Yeah.
You know, the reality of the situation that I lived is my father was, when he died, 57, mentally probably about a year old.
So
Wore diapers. I had to change diapers. I had to give him a shower, feed him, give him medication. I mean, I have horror stories of maybe a 10-minute window where my mother left and I was on my way home and he tried to use the bathroom himself, and it's, wall to floor of just...
Are you serious?
Swear to God, dude. Swear to God.
Oh my gosh.
And then he's covered in it. I got to clean the bathroom. I got to get him in the shower. It's you see things and experience things you would never, ever believe in your life.
I didn't realize that, I guess, mentally you get to a point where you truly can't take care of yourself at all.
No, mentally he reverted to a child.
Was he forgetful as well, or no? Did he still remember?
No, his memory was pretty good.
Yeah.
All things considered, which is what everybody associates with dementia is forgetfulness. Oh, that's not what it was. The parts of the brain that my father's lost was your personality. Everything that makes you a human being. Yeah. That is what the area that was affected of my father's.
And look, I'm not going to compare suffering, but I don't know if, would you rather have had him lost his memory or have him truly revert back to almost being a child?
I would have rather him died of a heart attack when I was 20.
Really?
Yep. I would have rather him, because if my father had to die, right, I would have rather he dropped dead. Just dropped dead out of nowhere.
Yeah. And did you slowly become sort of your father's caretaker in a way?
Yeah, me and my mother.
Really?
Yep.
And was it a full-time job?
Yep. We'd go work our full-time jobs, and then being a caretaker was a full-time job.
Really? It's so unbelievable, man, because at that time I would not have known that you were going through this, and we weren't especially close at that time, but I'm sure people that knew you, look, you're just a guy that goes to work and goes home. They don't necessarily know what's happening.
I mean, yeah, people knew my dad was sick. Okay. But I don't, no one really knows the extent of what's going on behind closed doors.
And the extent in this case sounds like it was pretty horrible.
Yeah, absolutely horrible.
Yeah. And did you become used to it over time or no?
No, you never get used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you when you walk into a room and it's, well, I got to clean the bathroom, clean my father, give him a shower. Yeah. He's talking to the TV because he thinks the person on the TV is coming over to take him on a date.
Really?
Yeah. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Like in your life, like running away, thinking, he's watching the news and the government's after me. I know too much. Like, thinking that things are real.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, dude, it's insane.
Talk about a mental toll that probably takes on you as well, right? I mean, I'm sure you were happy to bear that burden, but that's extremely hard.
So defeated, man. I was so defeated and so angry all the time and just miserable and just...
You were?
Yeah, just...
Like, why me? Why him?
Why? Why him? Why me? Why? Just why? Just angry and miserable and tired and...
Yeah. And how long did it take him to go from, really true signs to getting what I would say very bad?
Year and a half.
Oh, that's it.
I think he died. Yeah, he died a year and a half after his diagnosis, if I'm correct. I don't know. A lot of those years are spotty for me because they kind of blend together a little bit.
And is that the typical kind of timeline with somebody that gets that diagnosis?
It's 5 to 12 years.
Oh, wow. So he actually...
So which is why I believe my father was more sick longer than we knew.